Hi, I'm working with several salespeople, and one of the salespeople I'm working with has a problem. After making the sale, they now have to present a contract which has a lot of fine print, and really it just becomes difficult. It creates a negative hurdle that this salesperson needs to get over every time she sells a customer on the value of the service. They want to do business together, but now we've got the issue of the contract. Okay, understand, and by the way, in this video I'm going to give you a couple of ideas that should help you get past that. Understand that contracts are not written by salespeople. They're not a sales tool. They're not a marketing tool. They're a legal tool. They're written by attorneys who are trying to defend and protect your company's assets and your company's liabilities. So by definition, they are legalistic and often are very difficult to understand and often contain clauses that are to your company's benefit and not necessarily to the customer's benefit. Examples would be, and this is one that everyone has a problem with, all disputes shall be governed by the laws of the state of fill in the blank, where the state where your company is located. But of course, customers that are not located in that state immediately have a problem. Let's say they're governed by the laws of Texas. Well, I'm not in Texas, so I don't want any disputes to be governed by the laws of Texas. You'll have to change that to govern by the laws of my state. So that's just one example, but I'm sure many of you salespeople have had this problem where the contract is extremely difficult, and we used to joke around and we used to call those contracts sales prevention documents. We'd make the sale, and then that document would kill the sale for us. And it happens. Okay, so here are some strategies that I've developed over the years that might help you. Number one is use your rapport skills to just glide through it. Hey, look, Mr. Customer, I know the contract is complex, it's complicated, there's fees, there's penalties, I see all that, and I'm concerned about that as well. But you know what? Truth is, hundreds of other people, hundreds of other companies, hundreds of other businesses have signed this contract, and they're happily moving forward. Why don't you just go ahead and sign it as is? Hand them the pen and ask for the signature on the contract. Okay, so that's one way, is use your rapport skills to get past the complexities of the contract. If, however, they start going line by line and they start telling you, I've got this problem, that problem, this problem, we sent it to our attorneys, they want to change this, they want to change that, they want to change this, they have this problem, that's challenging. Okay, so one of the things that I came up with years ago is index cards. Okay, you take your contract line by line, so section 1.1, and I write what's on section 1.1 right here, and then on the back of my index card I write what's important about section 1.1 and how I can explain it to the customer. What's the best way I can position each clause, each section in the document is going to have its own index card, and you're going to be able to go through the entire contract on your index cards, flip over any element that they have a problem with, and read to them the reason why it's in the contract and the reason why it's in their best interest to sign it as is. So what you do then is you take your index cards, you punch a single hole in the corner, and then you thread one of those key rings from your keychain, you thread that in, and now you've got essentially a book that explains the entire contract. Okay, so those are the two strategies. Number one, use your rapport skills to get past the contract and just have the customer sign it. And number two is use index cards to recreate the contract, and then your best answer, your best justification for those clauses on the back of every index card. I know contracts can be challenging, but with these strategies you can overcome that complexity. Hey, every day I want you to pick one sales skill. Apply it, learn it, use it in your day-to-day sales until day by day, week by week, month by month, you start to become the master salesperson you want to be. Thanks.